This might be out. Taken comfortably. That's a good catch in the deep. 1 run needed. This might run away to the boundary.
Hello everyone, welcome to Straight Bat with Devesh. Today I have a very interesting guest to start with. He is a worldwide businessman, and as you can say there is nothing, he has nothing to do with the cricket. But today he has something to announce which is very much associated with cricket. So we'll straight away go to him and talk about the scenario he is going to talk about and the product he is going to talk about. So his name is Lalit Pasrija, and he is also owner of the company called Pasrija Inc. So welcome Mr. Pasrija, Lalit Pasrija.
Thank you, Mr. Devesh Shankar.
Yes.
It is a pleasure to be here and a privilege to be talking to you guys.
Thank you very much. So do you watch Straight Bat with Devesh?
As a matter of fact, now I am watching it.
Okay.
Yes.
But now you promise that after this you are going to watch.
After this, I am a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
I have heard many good things about you, and I would love to watch it on a regular and frequent basis.
Thank you, sir. So now let's talk about the stuff which is going to be associated with cricket and is coming from your company. So would you like to elaborate on us and tell us what is that product is all about?
Sure, it will be a big pleasure. You know what? TAG TV is very lucky that this product is being told to the whole world through TAG TV for the very first time in the world.
Wow.
It is a commemorative. Now all of us know that the World Cup is happening from 30th of May till 14th of July in England. So a German company, I cannot name it now, but a German company was authorized by ICC, International Cricket Council, to manufacture, to design and manufacture and distribute a specific commemorative coins, gold and silver, and pure gold, pure silver coins for the world market, commemorating this year of the World Cup cricket tournament that is happening in England.
Okay.
So they got in touch with a few mints, and only Indian government mint has been authorized to make these 2 coins. If they are 5, I'll give you details, but the coins are gold and silver coins made by the Indian government mint for the whole world, and the sales and distribution rights, manufacturing and distribution rights were with MDM, the German company, and now the distribution rights for the whole world has come to me outside of India. But that doesn't mean I cannot sell in India, but I can sell in India, but not exclusively. But for the rest of the world, I have exclusive marketing, distribution and sales rights for the whole world.
So when you say that you have exclusive right, what is the name of that brand or company which has the exclusive right world over? Is it Pasrija Inc. or something
Yes,
else?
it is my own corporation, Pasrija Inc., which is a fully Canadian corporation based out of Toronto, GTA. Our own GTA, and so I'm very proud to be Indo-Canadian and having this company which has the worldwide rights outside India for the distribution, sales and marketing of these coins.
Okay. So as you said that TAG TV, this is the first time in the world that it has been announced.
Yes.
And I'm very proud that it has been announced in my program.
Yes.
And I'm honored for that. But when are you going to have a formal launch event for this?
We are having 2 formal launches. One was supposed to be next week, but we have postponed it to around 30th of May. That is in Canada wide, but for the whole world. And second, you will be very happy to note that Mr. Kapil Dev, our own Kapil Dev, has agreed to launch this globally in London during the World Cup on 10th of June. On 10th of June, he has agreed, and for good measure, he is bringing in 4 or 5 other World Cup winner captains.
Wow.
So it's going to be a huge affair, which will be broadcast from the.
And you will be there with that?
Of course, I have.
Who is organizing that event? Your company?
Our company is with the help of the ICC and the original German company and our company. We three are taking the initiative. And we have roped in Mr. Kapil Dev, who is very excited about it. And so it is going to be a global event. It will be an event within the World Cup event.
Yeah, it makes sense because it was 1983 when great Kapil Dev lifted the cup for Indians, and I think it will be great honor for you guys to have him there, right?
Very big honor, the biggest honor that one can expect as an Indian.
Yeah, we have all this in our memory as a childhood, in our childhood. So great. And now tell me that what kind of coins is that? Can you elaborate more detail on that?
Yes.
If somebody is interested in buying it, that what should they do?
At this stage, so what happens is the coins are minted by the Indian government mint, sold by me, designed by a German company. So this, because the Indian government mint and the government of India is involved, so it has to be endorsed, or the gazette notification has to be signed by the finance minister and the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, and Finance Minister, Mr. Arun Jaitley. As we speak, by the time this is aired, Mr. Jaitley has already signed the gazette notification, and it is pending signature by Mr. Modi, our Prime Minister, Honorable Modi, and and that should be done in the next couple of days. So by the time it is aired, we would be able to sell this anywhere in the world.
I think before 23rd, when the election results will be announced, it will be already signed by Modi?
It will be signed by 19th or
so
by Sunday or Monday. No. We don't have to wait till the announcement of these. It has nothing to do with the announcement of these.
So the coin will also have the signature, or it is?
Yes, it is. Let me tell you something about the coin.
Please.
It is it is two coins. One is a 5-gram gold coin, and it's 99.9% purity, which is 24 carats. And then again we have another coin which is 40 grams of silver, and that is also 99.9 purity, which is almost 100% purity.
It's pure.
Pure gold and pure silver coins. Now both the coins are commemorative. On one side we have the symbol of cricket and a cricket batsman, and on the other side we have, it is also a legal tender coin. They both are legal tender coins. That means they have a value, a face value. And the face value of the gold coin is 1000 rupees, and the face value of the silver coin is 500. Sorry, my mistake. 500 rupees. So these. But they will not be sold for 1000 rupees or 500 rupees. Of course, the cost will be much more.
As per the market value.
As per the market value. Not as per the market value. It will be more than the market value of the gold. But because they are special coins and they are called collector items, hence they carry immense value. And it is being created for all of us to be a part of this historic moment of cricket.
So tell me something about this coin. That, as you said, that there will be two kind of coin. Like one is gold, pure gold, and there is silver, right?
Yes.
So if anyone who wants to buy it, is there any benefit to buy it in like early bird kind of scheme, or there's those kind of stuff there?
Absolutely yes. These are limited edition coins for obvious reasons. First, very limited number of people will be able to buy this in the whole world. One. Second, because the first batch is coming out 1000 gold coins, only 1000 for the whole world, and only 5000 for the silver. So we request that you take immediate action to, once you get all the details, and the details can be had. We will be in the next event. In the next episode, we will be revealing you all the details and pictures and everything. But in case you need any information, our phone line is 647 508 1010. I repeat, 647 508 1010, and our email is info@pasichainc.com.
And you can also look at the TV screen. All the contact detail has been displayed there. So immediately call Mr. Pasricha and book your coin, because it is very limited edition and there are limited inventory. So you need to act fast and very fast, I will say.
And just a parting note, we are doing it through e-commerce, which is very easy for everybody.
Very good.
And so it is very convenient for everyone.
Okay, so what we're going to do next time is that you can display the e-commerce sites and everything.
Yes.
We can put it on the advertisement and then people can start booking it.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
so,
you very much.
Last question.
Please.
Tell me that you have been associated now. Did you ever play cricket? Or
I used to play as a child, but I never played professional cricket.
Yeah, so all of a sudden now you are associated with ICC.
Yes.
And such a big tournament.
Yes, it is.
How is your feeling now?
I cannot sleep now. I'm
Oh.
so excited.
Okay.
I hardly sleep at night because
Yeah.
since I got this this opportunity, this once in a lifetime opportunity, about 10 days ago, I have been not 24/7, 25/8 working on this day and night, and now we have reached at a stage where we are ready to launch this, and I'm super excited. I feel very honored and obliged to Almighty and to ICC to have given me this opportunity.
Great, and congratulations, Mr. Lalit Pasricha. All the audience, I would like to tell you that I will keep on posting on my Facebook wall and the Twitter about the progress Mr. Pasricha was talking about, and it is a great honor for us as Canadian that one Canadian businessman has got this opportunity to launch this coin in the worldwide market. So grab that opportunity, call Mr. Pasricha, it is a local number, so you can always call him.
Yes.
And book your inventory, invest as much as you can. If you are a great fan of cricket, it is a great opportunity for everyone. So keep watching my Facebook wall and my Twitter wall, and you will get all the information related to Mr. Pasricha upcoming product. Thank you very much, and Pasricha, thanks for coming to our program.
Thank you, Mr. Devesh Shankar ji. It was a pleasure being here.
Okay, thank you very much. So, with this, we come to an end of our first half. Now, we are coming back with a player who is one of the fastest in Canada, fastest bowler in Canada. And we're going to take his journey, and we're going to talk about his journey in cricket in Canada. So see you after the break. Welcome back to Straight Bat with Devesh. As I said that my second guest today is a fast bowler, and I think he is supposed to be one of the fastest in Canada today, and who also played for Vancouver Knight last year in GT20, and hopefully he will make his place again this year in some of the team in GT20. So welcome Mr. Jeremy Gordon. Hello Jeremy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you very much. So Jeremy, tell me when your journey in cricket started. When was it?
It started when I was 12 years old. Basically, my mom saw a bunch of kids every afternoon, dressed very formal and quite disciplined, and then kind of led by who turned out to be my mentor, my manager, and probably the reason why I play cricket today, Mr. Moore. So essentially, the fact that they were so disciplined and they're well organized, my mom figured that I should be a part of something like that. So my mom got me involved, and I started off as a batsman. To be honest, I wasn't a bowler, but then quickly my friends were like, "You're too tall to be a batsman. Try bowling." And to be honest, the rest was history from there. Because
where was that where you started the?
I started playing in Guyana.
Guyana.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
So did you have any mentor or role model when you started playing? Did you watch cricket on the TV or?
I watched a lot of cricket. At that point, it was Courtney Walsh and Courtney Ambrose.
Oh, that was the time, yeah?
Yes, that was the time, and essentially, I used to try to mimic Courtney Walsh and Courtney Ambrose, so I could essentially bowl how they bowl and celebrate how they celebrate, and we started playing with like small coconuts and bricks and pens and stuff like that in the backyard, and have like test matches with my brothers, and so it was deeply rooted within my genes. So
okay. So who are you more associated, or who do you follow more, like Ambrose or Courtney Walsh? Whose style you liked more?
It's kind of hard to pick, to be honest. So
yeah.
I mean, many people that knew me when I first started, they will actually tell you that I had a mixed bowling action, which meant that I was partly Courtney Ambrose and partly Courtney Walsh. So again, I couldn't really essentially choose which one was my favorite, because I like both of them. And then going back past that, it was obviously Michael Holden. So.
Okay, so Michael Holden is also one of the inspirations.
Yes.
So
yes.
Actually, this was my next question, but you already answered that. These are the two guys mainly who inspired you to become a fast bowler and bowl fast.
Yes.
So tell me one thing, did you ever got an opportunity to meet these three greats?
I've met Courtney Ambrose, I've met Courtney Walsh several times. I haven't actually met Michael Holden, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just explain that experience when you met your mentor and your superhero. What was that like? What was the tips? Was you able to exchange some conversation, or you were just dumb stuck?
I was definitely, so first I met Courtney Walsh first, and that was my first tour, under 19 tour, representing Guyana in Jamaica. And I met him in Kingston. So through the tournament, I was the fastest bowler in that tournament. But I didn't get a lot of wickets. And the reason being, I was bowling either back of a length or too short. The guys were running, they were scared, but I didn't get a lot of wickets. So I was asking him, like, so what am I doing wrong? And he's like, it seems like you don't like getting drive. So try bowling the ball fuller, and maybe you'll get a bit more. You may get more success. You know, there's more opportunities because you're bringing everyone into play. Slips, LD, bowled, stuff like that.
The more opportunity you give the batsman to drive and stuff like that, the better chances to get the wickets. Very good tips.
Yes.
So tell me one thing, because this is very, I'm very curious about it, because West Indies has been a tradition of producing a very, one of the lethal fast bowlers, right? It is a tradition.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, after Courtney Ambrose or Courtney Walsh, Ambrose and Walsh, there was a dearth of fast bowlers. We didn't see enough fast bowlers coming up from West Indies who you can say these are world class. There were some, but it was not as good as their predecessors were. So what do you think, what was the reason that all of a sudden there was a slump in West Indian crickets as far as bowling is concerned?
First, I'm going to touch on the wickets. I mean, the pitches pretty much were subpar at times, and they were more favoring batsmen. And then I feel like there wasn't the competitiveness was not necessarily there, because for instance, in terms of like my upbringing as a cricketer, as a fast bowler, in my community or my town or even my club team, there was like 10 fast bowlers bowling just as fast as I am. So it was very competitive, and in order to be better or to keep your place or to even make a team, you basically you're training harder than the next person. So if let's say my brother is having a Christmas dinner and he's a fellow fast bowler, I'm training. I'm working harder, trying to make sure that I'm fitter, stronger, faster. So I don't think, I mean, you can even look at it right now. There's not a lot of fast bowlers on the bench. That's for West Indies especially. It's not like a core, I don't know, of like maybe 6, 7 that can at any time just come in and kind of turn heads
Yeah.
their pace and length and control and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
But if I understood correctly, you are trying to say that because of ODI, the pitches which were made in West Indian become more flatter and flatter.
they're definitely flatter.
And it really discouraged the fast bowlers.
It definitely flatter. And again, I'm coming from Guyana where it's predominantly spin. So I mean, there were often times where I played, and after the first or second over, I'm taken off, and then they're bowling spin both ends. So there's stuff like that kind of discourage future fast bowlers too, especially growing up in Guyana where you're seeing the fact that you're just someone to take the sheen off the ball. So it's not very
But now we are seeing that there is a upsurge in West Indian cricket where people are coming up.
Yes.
Good fast bowlers are coming and started producing.
Yes.
So what are the reasons for that? All of a sudden is there something which management has done differently in all these years?
I feel there's a lot of program. I think it kind of started just before I migrated to Canada, where you have a lot of former West Indies fast bowlers. They go to the different islands and they have like these camps. Like for instance, I myself benefit from a camp where I met Kenneth Benjamin, Andy Roberts, Colin Croft.
Colin Croft. Okay.
So
the past greats.
Yeah. So I actually benefit from that camp where they sit with you they're with you day in, day out for 2 weeks. They go through everything from the basics, from the run up, your grip, your thinking, your thought process.
So they were working on your mental
everything.
strength and everything.
I think that's in my mind what kind of changed. And then obviously there was a development program. It was not just for fast bowlers, but just like young talent in general. I think that helped a lot of youngsters because, for instance, Jason Holder came through that system. Kieran Powell came through that system.
So it was not only for bowlers; it was for batsmen as well.
Just basically to identify young talent and then nurture it.
Okay, so how many in a year? How many times these camps used to be organized?
Well, in terms of the fast bowling camp, there used to be about maybe 3 times per year.
Per year, 3 times for how many days?
It was like 12 days. 12 days.
Okay, and all the age groups were there.
In terms of the one I went to that I benefit from, it was essentially from under 15 to under 23. So I was like,
yeah. So why I wanted to go in detail about this camps is that if you are Canadian and you are associated with Canadian cricket, you will keep on hearing about this high performance program, but there is no result on the ground. So if you are an administrator and if you are listening to this program, please pick up something and do something about it. So Jeremy, tell me that when you immigrated to Canada, now you have been playing here.
yes.
So if I ask you a difficult question, so what is the difference between playing in Canada and playing back in Guyana? Do you see any cultural difference or something?
There's a big difference, and I think it comes down to competitiveness. Like I was mentioning before, back home, cricket was extremely competitive. I mean, it's somewhat competitive here, but it's not the same as back home, like I said. For instance, again, let's say, because I am a fast bowler, and every fast bowler is different. So, me being a fast bowler, I'm trying to make a spot in the team. Let's say they're selecting 3 fast bowlers. I'm actually competing against 15 guys that are just as good as me, and I have to prove myself every day, day in, day out. Coming to Canada, I mean,
you don't see as many fast bowlers.
There's not many fast bowlers, and then obviously the wickets are not necessarily conducive for fast bowling.
Yeah.
So
I'll talk about that in a bit. But let me tell you, how many years you have been playing in Canada now?
Well, I migrated 2006, so I've been playing.
So it is almost
definitely over a decade. So
okay. And how old was you when you came here?
I was 19.
19,
20.
And so far you have played for all the elite, Super 9, everything.
Yes.
And for how many years you have playing Super 9?
Well, Super 9 just started, right? I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is either the fourth or 5th year. Yeah.
You have been playing, and so why you have not been able to make it to the national team? Do you have any thought about it?
That's a very good question, to be honest.
Because I'm hearing a lot of good thing about
you
that you are one of the fastest here. Like we are clocking easily 140, 145.
Yeah.
So my concern is today that when I look at the national team, I don't see any, very fast bowler. Like back in, if you see in America, we have US, we have Ali, who's clocking 140 plus. So I was just wondering, why don't we have those kind of bowlers? Not to say that the bowlers who are playing are not good, they are good, but I think we need a outright fast bowler. So do you think that because of line of length control or those kind of issues, you are struggling or not able to make it?
I'll say this simply. You can teach line and length, but you can't teach someone to bowl fast. It's a natural. It's a gift. So if someone's going to say that is based on my control when I'm not playing, that's incorrect. Because, and I have shown and I have proven that I have good line and good control. I can bowl consistently in one area if there's a need, but that's not my strength. Is taking wickets. I'm a wicket taking bowler with the new ball. Like, again, who knows me knows that.
So you do not mind giving some runs, but you want to purchase that.
I may give a couple of runs, but I get wickets with a new ball. That is my strength. Everyone that plays with me knows that, and it's all about knowing your player's strength. And I don't know if that's something that is taken in consideration when teams are being selected.
Okay, so tell me the one thing that you have been playing in Canada for like a decade now. So what is how do you think the pitches are here? Like, is it conducive for fast bowling, or swings is there, but do you think the pitches support the fast bowler? What is your opinion?
My curator friends are gonna hate me for this, but the pitches are not conducive. Last year especially, I mean, my team won the Super 9. There were games where we actually opened the bowling with spin, and the ball was turning so square. Like, we opened the bowling with spin, the ball was turning so square, and it was dusty.
Is right the beginning of the tournament or at the end of the tournament?
I'm saying like the beginning of the tournament, the middle of the tournament. There's some games like obviously we're kind of assess the different games, but within the first 10 overs, we're bowling spin, and that's one of the reasons why we won, because we had probably the best spin bowling attack in terms of Super 9. So we brought the spinners on early and took everyone else out of the game, because again they were turning the new ball so square. So my job again was to get a couple of wickets with the new ball, and then the spinners came on, and then they just did what they did.
So if you are a curator of TND and if you are listening to Jeremy Gordon, please pay attention to that. We need more pitches which can support fast bowlers, because we need fast bowlers from Canada. So my next question, did you watch WCL 2 this year, which our team went and fought it out?
I mean, I didn't watch it, but I was following, because at the end of the day, I am Canadian, and I played for Canada, so I follow the scores, and I will actually get up early in the morning just to kind of just to see the progress, and like everyone, I was hoping that they qualified, to be honest, whether I was involved or not.
So what do you think that were the reasons for the loss?
I mean, there's so many factors, but I don't think.
You wanted to say?
I don't think it should come from myself at this point, but there's many factors. Many factors.
Like one factor from cricketing point of view.
Cricketing point of view. I'm gonna pick the easiest one: fitness. I don't know the fitness.
So you saw some of the players were not fit enough.
That plays a key role, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Anyway, that's fine if you do not want to answer.
I don't want to elaborate, So.
So now tell me, what is your future goal and what is your expectation from yourself this season? You'd like to improve because GT20 is coming up. Yes. You have Super 9 coming up. So what is your goal for this year and how you are training for that?
Okay, I mean, I'm just working on my game. So essentially, for myself, the sky's the limit. I'm not trying to limit myself to kind of say, I'm trying to do this or I'm trying to get this amount of wickets. The sky's the limit for myself. And in terms of what I have been doing or what I have done, basically I hired Mukesh. He's essentially my personal bowling coach. So I've been working with him since late February. So 2 sessions per week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and honestly, I'm in a better space. Like I feel different because he actually understands my action. So there's a period where, in terms of me playing cricket in Canada and being successful, there's a period where I was very successful, and he played a role in that, and that was 2013. So he was a coach for my club team. That was Brampton Masters. I worked with him day in, day out. That year I got like 30 odd wickets. That's in T&D, and I won the championship for my team single-handedly. Fast forward to Canada, I did very well. I think I broke a Canadian record. I got a hat trick. I got 8 wickets in 1 innings.
What was that record?
So basically the most wicket in 1 innings, which is 8 wickets, and then including a hat trick.
Playing for Vikings?
No, this is for Canada.
For Canada.
This is against the UAE, and then I think I finished with 20 odd wickets in two first-class games. So again, Mukesh was my coach at that point, and he kind of helped me, work with me, and had other friends, and the support system was really good. Good at that point.
So what kind of training you are doing with Mukesh? Is there a special kind of training where he is also looking at your diet, or just on the cricketing matters?
So it's just mainly purely cricket, and in terms of cricket, purely fast bowling. So we're doing anything from the basics, starting with your grip, your run, your approach, line and length, your approach, how to work batsmen out, consistency, So there's a lot, but it's just mainly fast bowling, essentially, and making sure that the goals that I have in my for this year, I'm essentially well prepared for those goals, to achieve those goals. So that's essentially what that.
Are you also working on batsman psyche, to read the psyche of the batsman and bowl accordingly, because it is also a mind game, right? So end of the day.
Yes.
So you're also working on that?
Yeah. So we do different drills. We do different drills where we actually work in batsman psyche, and even work in bowling different deliveries from different aspects, different around the wicket, over the wicket, close to the stump, wide of the stump. There are different things, but it's all essentially to make me more versatile. So I'm not just bowling fast. And then there's nothing else, because you can't be fast and straight. In this day and age, it's easy, right? So
so what I have done is that, and a lot of your friends and coach and your friends has sent me some message for you.
Okay.
So in the last, I will ask you to listen to those messages.
Okay.
I am very happy with Jeremy Gordon. Jeremy Gordon, to my mind, is one of the fastest bowlers in Canada, without a doubt. And whatever I've coached Canada, and I've seen in associate countries, and also seen fast bowling in India, I think he stands out. At one point in time, I've clocked him on the speed gun at over 150, although in closed environment. But still, when you see him, when you look at his action, when you look at the pace that he generates from the upper body movement, and so you know that there's some serious business when you're playing him. Recently, I was with Wasim Akram. I was showing Jeremy's video to Wasim, and Wasim couldn't believe that this kind of a bowler is existing in Canada. He said, "Mukesh, you're serious? This guy, he lives in Canada, hasn't played for Canada." Unfortunately, I had to tell him that this year he hasn't played. But, I am very happy that Jeremy is improving every minute, and I think there are ways to go for this young lad. I wish him all the best, and I hope he gets picked up like what he was in GT20. He was with the Vancouver Knights last year, and I wish him all the best, and hope he does very well in this year's tournament.
Hi, this is Saad Zafar, Canadian national player. Jeremy Gordon is unarguably the fastest bowler Canada has ever produced. I have played with and against him for many years. We have played together for Canada as well as for Vancouver Knights. He is not just a humble person, but very talented and a hard worker as well. And I wish him all the very best for his cricketing future.
thanks a lot for coming.
Okay.
And if you want to say something to your competitor and your coach, anything you can just say right now.
I mean, thank you for the support that I've gotten over the past year. It hasn't been the most hasn't been my best year, 2018. So all my friends that knows me and knows how 2018 played out for myself. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. That's
Thank you, Jordan, and I wish you all the best. Go and bowl fast and bring many wickets and laurels for yourself and your family.
Okay.
Thank you.
This might be out. Taken comfortably. That's a good catch in the deep. 1 run needed. This might run away to the boundary.